If you want to have a better life, a different life, you have to start now, right? So you can benefit 10, 20 years from now. So I truly hope that the message I'm sharing inspires and motivates you to improve your life. Now let's get to the point. Welcome back to another episode of ToDaPointPodcast, and if you're new, welcome. As you can see, a different setting, but I'm still in my bedroom. I just got this inspiration, so I had to record right away. Lately, I've been working on being smarter with my money. This is not a video to give you financial advice in any way. I'm just here to speak my mind and speak what's going on in my mind. A lot of people, the majority of people, love material stuff, right? They rather buy the new car, the new sneakers, expensive sneakers, spending money out to eat. But when you ask them to invest in themselves in a form of a course or a certain education or a certain skill, all of a sudden it's too expensive. But call them on a Friday night, tell them let's go out, let's go eat, let's go party, let's go drink. It's all possible, right? I think it comes due to the fact that when you buy, let's say, a sneakers, you get that instant gratification. But when you invest in yourself in the form of a course or a certain skill, high-paying skill, is that the correct term? You get what I'm saying, like copywriting and stuff. You don't get that instant gratification. Usually after a couple of months or sometimes even years, that's when you notice that, you've learned something and you became better at something. The most wealthy people on this planet, like Warren Buffett, probably, how's that guy called? Elon Musk. I'm sorry, man, I'm tired. Elon Musk, they got their wealth because they were living below their means, right? And this is something I'm striving for this year. One of the reasons I'm crazy about my girlfriend, man, is she teaches me a lot of stuff. We teach each other. But she reminded me that it's not because you make a certain amount of money, or at least when everything is paid and you still have a little bit of money left, it's not because you have that you have to spend it all. Not that I was spending like crazy, but when it comes to food, groceries and stuff, I kind of was. I wasn't tracking how much money I was spending on groceries. I make an estimate of about $250 a month for one person. That seems to be a lot. Usually they say if you think a certain number, it's a little bit more than that, so I wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, she told me that she's budgeting whatever she spends, especially when it comes to the groceries, meaning 50-60 euros a week for one person, of course. And you gotta live like that's the only thing you have, right? A lot of people do live with only $60 a week, so it is doable. And sometimes whole families, by the way. I mean, I work as a social worker, so I've seen some things, but I digress. In order to become financially free, wealthy, you have to live below your means, right? It's not because you start earning more, you need to go and, increase your monthly expenses. I mean, I don't mind upgrading here and there, but nothing too crazy, Anyway, the reason I'm making this video is to make you aware that if you want to be free at a certain point, even if it's to have 10K in your bank account or 20, 30, 100K, whatever, the only way to get there is if you know where your money is going. And of course, you need to know how much you're getting in, right, in your bank account. If you want to have a better life, a different life, you have to start now, right? So you can benefit 10, 20 years from now. And a lot of us live thinking about short term, something I can do 5 days from now, a year from now. But you need to start today, because when that time comes and you do wish to be free enough to actually not have to work or, take a sabbatical or whatever, it's going to be too late because you need that money at that time. So if you start now, saving, investing here and there, not financial advice again, but when you do that, you are slowly setting yourself free. Me, for example, I made a video the other day about retirement. How depressing is it, for another 30, 35 years, doing the same thing in and out over and over. Basically, being stuck in this rat race, it's not something I want. I've always had the feeling that I wanted to do something for myself. The fear held me back, but we're making changes, we're making progress. Anyway, I digress a little bit. Point of this video, if you want a better future, you need to start changing things now to benefit you in the future. So stop worrying about material stuff. Something I would like to spend a little bit more money on would be memories. Going on vacations, not too luxurious, but make memories with the people I care for. And material stuff, it's replaceable, but memories and being with the people you love, it's irreplaceable. So the most important thing is to live below your means. I try to save every month a certain percentage of my income, and because I want to set myself free. I don't want to stress about my refrigerator breaking, my whatever else breaking, and or having to borrow money from people. I don't want to do that anymore. I used to do that in the past when I was a student. Low budget, so you have to do what you have to do, but not anymore. If you're grown, you have a job, it's your responsibility to take care of yourself financially. And also, my biggest dream or goal is to help my mom retire as soon as possible, living stress-free when it comes to finances. Yeah, but also me, my future kids, if I'm blessed enough to have them in the future, break the generational curse. I'm not saying that I'm from a poor family, but we are not wealthy either. I think maybe lower middle class, I don't know. But I want to change that. It has to start somewhere, so yeah. And how amazing is it if you don't have to worry about money? I think it's how do you say it? It creates so much space in your mind for you to think about other stuff, right? If you're worried about money all the time, you're not going to be able to be creative or think of other things to do. So yeah. Anyway, that's the video for today. Hope you found value. So share, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell me if you are able to save money. I don't need to know how much. That's your business. But maybe you have tips on how to save more money every month. So yeah, leave them down in the comments. And thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.